Hello everybody, welcome to 3 Rabbit Tarot. As you can see, there are rabbits in the videos now, whereas before there weren't. We took a momentary hiatus to kind of resituate what we were doing. Originally, our videos were shot on like a really high table, which didn't allow us to actually put our rabbits into the videos as we wanted to. So we want to find more ways to kind of include them in almost all of the videos. So this is a way that we devised, getting the smaller table, putting ourselves on the ground where they are so that they can kind of roam around and check out the table, maybe hop up on the table during readings. We have 2 rabbits. This here is Chi-Chi, one of our Dutch rabbits. And we also have Nini here, which is a kind of like a Dutch lion head with like a big mane. So we're kind of hoping to introduce them into our videos and kind of make them part of our reading. So obviously during these weekend and weekly readings, they'll be able to run around and stuff, but we have like a different way that we want to incorporate them into other readings where, we'll get to it, you guys will see. So we have like some pretty unique ideas for doing like tarot readings, but it kind of just like adds like hopefully, you know, even during dire readings, hopefully it makes people feel a little bit better to see these 2 cute rabbits running around. So so that's why it's called 3 Rabbit Tarot. There's actually rabbits rather than just being some name that we devised. All right, hello Cancer. Thank you so much for joining us. We're going to be pulling 3 cards, if I can get these spread out. We're going to be pulling 3 cards. One is for the area of general energies for Cancer. Our second card is going to be for any problems or obstacles this weekend for Cancer. And our last card is going to be for a solution to those problems for Cancer. All right, so the general energy for Cancer going into this weekend, we have the Seven of Pentacles card. So this is talking about maybe feeling, you know, this is like, you're feeling like pretty secure with yourself right now. You built up these amazing things around you. You have like this amazing garden flourishing around you. But you know, there's not like another person or another rabbit in this card. It's just a single rabbit. You're feeling pretty satisfied with yourself right now. So this is like you built up things on your own and not for the sake of other people, but for yourself. Here we have the 8 of Pentacles card. So this is talking about as like a problem. We have like kind of like focusing too much on like this like menial task that you're doing right now. And then finally, as a solution, we have the 10 of Cups card. So yeah, I mean, this is like a pretty nice reading here, actually. Nothing too dramatic for the weekend, Cancer. And hopefully, I mean, for most of these readings, there shouldn't be anything too dramatic. I mean, it's just a weekend reading. It's kind of like maybe setting the stage for the next week, for the next month, or maybe decompressing from things that you've been experiencing in the last week. Definitely with the 7 of Pentacles energy here, I'm feeling like this sense of like you've been growing and like working on this project and working with people for a long time, and you're seeing it start to flourish around you. You're seeing like this abundance of maybe opportunities coming into your life right now, and this is like a good thing. You're not feeling like you don't feel like you need to rush into choosing anything too much. You have like all these great opportunities, and you're kind of looking around like, oh man, like what can I build with like all these tools at my disposal now. This is like a pretty confident reading. As far as like being a problem, I don't think that the 8 of Pentacles here is like a major problem that you're facing. I think that right now, maybe you've been working so hard on like rendering all these things, it can start to feel like some tasks are like a little bit menial, you know, maybe like a little bit more redundant. You're kind of doing the same thing over and over again. But the 8 of Pentacles card, this is all about like honing your ability, honing your craft at doing something. But taken as a problem card, I'd say it's just like you're feeling like a little bit overrun with like how menial these tasks are becoming. And it's a little bit hard to see sometimes like where like one path is going. Like, why am I working like every single day I'm putting in work towards this, but why? When you have like all these other opportunities. But I'd kind of just remember right now that this is all building up towards something, especially like when I look back on like the studies that I've done, for instance, there's like a lot of weird things that I studied, and I couldn't, you know, at the time when I was studying them, I was like, how is this going to benefit me that I'm like studying like this thing right now? I just cannot imagine how like this is going to come into fruition, how this is going to benefit me in any way in the future. And then maybe like 2 years later, like, it clicks. There's something like where I can like use like this thing that I've been like working on for like years, this like thing that I've been studying. So I try not to like worry too much about like how menial things are right now. It's kind of like okay. It's like it's just you're constantly like trialing yourself. You're constantly like putting into work. So I mean, it's nothing bad with like putting in work because you're rendering like a lot of things, rendering a lot of abundance here. And I think that the 10 of Cups card here is definitely supporting that. We have like all like this success, this happiness, especially you have like the family of rabbits here. So they're kind of like basking under the glow of like the rainbow here, basking under the glow of like a lot of like the success that they're bringing into their life. So I think that you're definitely building up something. And I think that it's not for, even if there are some things you can't see like where they're going, I think that's okay. It's okay to feel like a little bit uncertain about like where like one path is leading because it's all coming together. And I think that you can see though right now, this weekend, this month, I think that you can see it's all coming together. So like all that menial labor, all that menial work starting to really pay off because you're building up something really beautiful here with the 10 of Cups card. This is like a pretty good reading, Cancer. If this resonated with you, please check out your sun, moon, and rising as well. Please subscribe and hit the notification bell for more.